All right. Interview time, scene.
Yes.
Yeah, man. And it's funny because we were talking about a couple of weeks ago now, or a few weeks back, for when this is airing. You know what I'm saying? And Ricky Rants. Ricky, aka Ricky Rants. I went on a little rant, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about promotion, management, different things like that. Industry tips, we call
Okay.
it. Yes, right?
The Piano Man. That's another nickname for you. And not the Elton John way either.
Turning them keys way.
No, the way this... Yo, this for a quick side note. When he's making his points and he's making a solid point, his hands touch the desk and he does the keyboard like this. It's like, so...
Sure it's not Geppetto?
Maybe it's the puppet string,
He's trying to make niggas make some moves.
but it's on the table and it looks like it's moving like in chords of piano. You understand? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if it was a Gilletto, the puppet strings were maybe a little more higher off the table. He's actually like wrist bent, like typing position. Like
I feel you.
Okay, well,
I feel you.
point being, I went on a rant.
Look, this is the Geppetto.
Point being, I went on a rant. Okay. To Cousin Charlie, but his supporters who show their love in the comments because he's number one once again.
Hey.
But they don't show enough love on his video on YouTube.
So you're complaining that they're not showing the man enough love on his video?
They're quick to jump in the comments. And from that, I was like, you know what? Let me holler at this nigga and see what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Who's notification that little pretty?
Yeah, turn that off, fam. He's too famous right now. This is my time to shine.
Tracks are blowing up.
This is my time. Can I live?
Can I live?
Okay, thank you.
Man, it's your time.
Because I want to give this man this proper introduction. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Thank you.
So I hollered at him because I was like, I can't be just chatting about the man on camera and not have the man come and sit with us here. Right? And the thing is,
so the rant was about you.
Yeah, wow, you're a pastor.
He's the
I
instigator.
wasn't aware. I'm just sorry.
yes.
I wasn't aware. So
and the thing is, this guest is somebody that I was already planning on hitting him up. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, you know what?
Wanted the time to be right.
Let me push this up quicker. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, reason why I was already saying, this man needs to be on this show is because you put in a lot of fucking work in the scene, right? The music is always tight, a lot of fucking bars, and you've been putting out music for a while.
And you've been jumping up on the list constantly.
Yes, and you're always on our top Canadian list.
I appreciate
whether
that.
Whether it's a mention or actually in the top 6. You're making.
So very consistent.
And I appreciate it.
So with no further ado, we have the rapper fucking slapper. Cousin Charlie in the motherfucking building.
Thanks for having me.
Take a bite from my pipe. Any nigga that don't like, take a bite from my Nike. I was with a dyke, she gets spice for the life, she gets spice.
I was gonna say it.
T-Bert. Yes, I'm here.
And he bought DJ Snoop with him too.
And we have another man here, the cameraman, who's also the vocalist.
Nate Vocals, he's in the cut.
So, okay. The rapper slapper, right?
Yes.
That's your Instagram name.
Yeah.
How many rappers have you in fact slapped?
Okay. I love that. I love this question. You know what I'm saying? But because figuratively, I would say all of them have been slapped already.
All got
you know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Verbal
but like exactly,
okay.
like because everything I put out slaps.
Okay.
You know, and that's really what it is. It's like I'm gonna come with a rap that slaps every single time. I'm not trying to slap nobody unless I have to. You know what I mean? So I love everybody else. Some Toronto rappers are actually some of my favorite rappers.
Okay.
So you know what I mean? So it's like it's just more of a thing, a play on words, really. You know what I mean? I went from mad rapper to best rapper to rapper slapper. You know what I'm saying? Because like I've always been a mad rapper because I feel like I should be a lot in better position than I am now, and as well as my niggas too. Because I've been preaching this shit to them since we were kids. I'm starting to look like a liar now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why I really turn up the way I do, because it's like I really don't have any other option than okay, if that don't work, maybe something else will. But quitting is not an option. It's like your house going into foreclosure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For the people that don't know what that is, that's like you've been paying mortgage for a house. Like you're paying to own this house. You're trying to put this money into this house, and every money that you put in is getting you closer to that goal. But once you start to miss payments, they take that money and they take that house.
Yeah.
They don't give you back the money that you put in.
Nope.
And so
then you lose the house, basically.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to lose this house. So that's why I'm like, yo, it's either now or never. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep going, and the people that are paying attention, hopefully they spread it to more people that would pay attention. And it's like, I don't try to like, you know, dwell on results and shit like that too much, because that's the shit that gets a lot of people discouraged. You know what I'm saying? You'll set a goal for yourself, not make it, and feel like it's not worth it, but it's always worth it. Once one person is going to bed listening to your shit, it's worth it, Prime.
I'ma rub it till I die. I'ma rub it till I die. I'ma rub it till I die. Southside, Southside, Southside. It's going down like an arrow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good outlook.
Like they put us in a position as artists now. When I started making music, we would have to invest in videos. We were putting shit on World Star. That shit ain't free, no matter what anybody says.
It's like
you know what I'm saying?
Like $6
we were doing that $750 at the time. It's probably more now, and that's US.
I was about to say.
Flipping at that time, doing that in 2011 as a kid. You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing that, and there's no streaming coming back. There's no streaming revenue. It's like, so sometimes I feel like we developed and prepared this plate for these new artists to eat off, and we're just here like, it's either we sit down and die or we get a part of the pot too.
No, you guys were building it.
Because it's like, in the end, if they were rewarding the artists like they're doing now with streaming, it's like I would never have to work a job again. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm just trying to get back to that position and that place, because it's like music in a place for all artists, no matter where you are. As long as your music is good enough to listen to and you make people want to re-listen, you're good. You could set up you and your family with that. You know what I mean? So
super facts.
It's like me, I'm just trying to like show these niggas like it's worth it. You know what I mean?
So do you think that, you know, when you started putting out your music, like in the early YouTube days, like that 2011, you say you started dropping music, right?
What? Gang in the house. What? Gang in the house. What? Nigga, what? Gang in the house. What?
Or
2007.
2007. Ooh. So that's early YouTube.
2011, I felt like that's when I became a professional. 2010, because that's when I signed the certified.
Okay. So the first videos,
I wrote my first rap, I was 8 years old, so that was before 2000.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you think that you were ahead of your time as far as with the streaming age now? Is that what you're trying to say?
What I'm trying to say is everybody that was making music at that time, like even the people before me, like the artists that were really the shit, the Heartlesses, like you know what I'm saying, the shit like that, like in the like, do you think really Heartless was really making some money off his music?
Well, we didn't have the infrastructure at the time.
Exactly. So anything, it was whether people wanted to help him or he was putting the money out himself.
All the people that were selling mixtapes in that era of time, before it was illegal to sell mixtapes, was like the ones building what's going on right now.
Exactly.
Setting the groundwork.
And those people aren't making any streaming numbers.
No.
Let's be real.
Well, a lot of those mixtapes you can't even have on the streaming platforms, right?
Exactly.
So do you have a bunch of stuff that you weren't able to transfer onto Spotify? Because you have a few things that are on Spotify.
Yes, and that's the funny I'm glad you asked that, because I have probably 10 tapes that aren't on Spotify yet. Just because it's like, I don't want to upload something new and new fans thinking it's new when it's really old me.
Right.
And it's like, you know, it's so many different reasons as to why I don't. Like every other day, one of my niggas would be like, yo, you should put this, like, bro, my nigga Nate, the other day was telling me I should put violins on Spotify.
If I don't buck him, bet my slime gon' touch him. He can keep it kicking like it's Tybo Ducko. And we don't give a fuck about the 5-0. Fuck.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when I hear certain things, like certain fans tell me certain things, if I know that there's a, what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? If I know that there's a pocket where people want it, then I might put it back out. Like Fly Like a G6, if I could find the video, I would put it out. But I found the song, so I put it out, and people listen to it, you know what I mean? But other than that, I'm thinking more future-wise, right? You know, like what can I make new that could pop now?
You're moving on.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Because there's a time where all my shit got deleted off YouTube. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? My numbers aren't really my numbers. You know what I'm saying? My numbers are start over numbers.
So what happened? Why did you get deleted?
Yeah.
That takes effect.
Take a deep breath. Let us know.
Yo, listen. I'm not gonna point no fingers because that's not the type of nigga that I am, fam.
Okay.
But let's just say that like shit got crazy, shit got spooky, and niggas started catching feelings, and shit went to shit. That's all I'm gonna say. And when shit went to shit, I went to shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause like yo, what people don't realize is a lot of the shit that was coming out at that time, I was behind it. Like whether I was in flipping, editing the videos, shooting the videos, nigga, I was engineering the records.
Are you talking about the certified times?
Nigga, I was Blocka's first album. I mixed and mastered the whole thing.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that shit, I was hurt for the fact of the reason why I would. Yo, it's crazy because I feel like I have PTSD. Cause now, like when I'm editing a video, I'm scared to sleep without exporting it. Like certain, and it's not even a thing where it was lost like that. It was a thing where it was lost where someone deleted it. But like I'm so scared of losing something.
Let me stop you for a quick second because the people in like the viewing line, they might not understand like the technical term that you're doing. Yeah. You're exporting it so that the version that you have, you know, okay, nobody's gonna fuck with that.
At least I have that.
In case you lose everything that you had because you got PTSD from losing shit.
Exactly.
Wow. So you're making sure already, whatever I worked on, I got that already.
Exporting it.
Yeah, I can't even go to sleep till it's done.
That's
so you see
crazy.
it completed and uploaded, and
and then the next day I might make some changes or put it out because it's already ready.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But like,
but just to be safe, you want to make sure it's uploaded and done.
And that's not the only time it happened. So that happened in like probably 2012, 2015. It happened again.
Whoa,
wow.
You know what I'm saying? At this time, still don't know who. This time, the first time I know who it was. This time I don't know who it was. You know what I mean? Whatever. Okay. Started again, fam. And now we're here now. We've been independent for probably like 8 years now. You know what I mean? So
the amount of numbers that you probably could have accumulated if your videos had stayed up from then to now are going to be in like the hundreds of thousands.
It was already in hundreds of thousands.
Oh my fucking gosh.
Am I lying, fam?
It's facts.
Like fam, I went through serious depression after, you know what
I could imagine.
So, like,
yeah. So tell us about that. What was going through your mind at this point? Were you feeling like giving up?
I was suicidal. But not suicidal in the point where I wanted to kill myself. I was putting myself in positions where I could end up dead.
Facts.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying things to people.
Reckless.
Yeah, I'm saying things I shouldn't say to people on the internet.
You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm saying like, you know what I'm saying? I'm ranting in ways I shouldn't be ranting. I'm looking in a way that I shouldn't be looking.
So the energy was wrong.
Nigga, I ended up in the hospital. I went to a mental hospital.
Oh wow.
Really? Wow.
So how did you come back from that?
Yeah.
This is a funny story. There was a madman in the hospital. This nigga had like 3 dreads hanging. He was bald. He had like 3 dreads hanging from different spots of his head. But he's like, nigga, anyhow you want to get out of this place, you have to make it seem like you understand where they're coming from.
Right.
And once he told me that, I just knew to act right.
You have to play
Within
that
a
game,
couple of
basically.
days, took the meds that I was supposed to take. I was out of there. You know what I mean? And then at that time, like, there's rumors going around, okay, Charlie's coked out, blah, blah, blah. Nigga, I've never touched coke in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like...
Mental health is a real thing, man.
It's a real thing. So it's like... And when you're not sleeping, you become very impatient. Someone answer you the wrong way, you're like...
You're antsy and shit.
You'll snap.
You'll snap. You know what I'm saying? So it's like... a lot of that shit was happening. I wasn't scared of anything. So it's like the niggas that are telling me fix up, they're looking out for me. These are like real niggas in the game that people look up to now. They're telling me, yo, relax, fam. I know that you're like like, you know, you're hurt, but just keep pushing. I remember Free told me this. He's like, yo, just don't lose set on the goal. Fuck what happened. Don't lose set on the goal. Your eyes set on the goal. And it's like, when he told me that, it's like, that's true. You know what I mean? I gotta keep it moving. It's like, I can't really worry about what's gone. It's like, bro, I forgot better things than these niggas ever thought of. Shout out Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I could do it again. You know what I mean? When Drake said that line where he's like, where he lost his BlackBerry, if anybody find an old BlackBerry with the side scroll, sell it to any rapper that I know. You know what I'm saying? Because you need it more than I do, and that's true. Like I'm working when niggas are sleeping. You know what I'm saying? And when niggas are working, I'm working as well. So it's and the thing is, I don't just rap. You know what I'm saying?
You sing on your hooks and stuff too.
No, I'm not even talking about singing. I'm talking about if Snoopy needs a video, I could shoot it. I could edit it. That could be out by tomorrow. If Nate needs a video, I could do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I built this to be self-sufficient because I already went to the spot where you felt like you need niggas, or when niggas think you need them, they want to overcharge you. They want to. Fam, the first engineer I've ever worked with, like, after I was a kid, like when I started rapping, Redway took me to the studio. And I was working with rest in peace. I was working with Skits, and then Skits signed me up for the remix project because he saw the potential in me. When I went to the remix project, I was working with Pro Logic. Pro Logic is like
shout out Pro Logic.
Yeah, shout out Pro Logic. Pro Logic is like the greatest engineer that's ever touched the fucking thing. Like 40's good too, but I've never worked with 40. I know what Pro Logic could do. You know, so and that's me at 15. So now me being 15. And I'm out of the remix project. I meet this guy named Billy Burns.
So you were in the remix project at 15?
Yeah.
Wow.
We came deep when
so
you
what
graduated.
What session was that?
Who was the teacher at the time?
What do you mean, teacher?
Like, because they always have like an engineering teacher.
Pro Logic was my engineer.
It was Pro Logic's time. Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
So that time, Boy Wonder was still there. You know what I'm saying? They're still Drake is blowing, but not yet. So they're still working on Drake.
So 07,
you know what
08.
I'm saying? Exactly. So flipping, T-Rex was a big mentor to me. I remember flipping. I did the interview, and I rapped at the interview, and then I went home because obviously that's what the interview is. You do the interview, go home.
Yeah.
Fam, T-Rex drove to the bus stop in the drop top BMW Burgundy and said hop in, and drove me back to remix to rap for a couple more hours. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
I'll be right back. I gotta go get someone right now.
Yeah.
Circle up to me. Yo, where you going? Jump in.
You know what I'm saying? And then from that it was like I'm like, yo, these guys are really, you know, helping me out or whatever.
Okay, now fast forward to meeting Billy Burns.
Then I graduate. It was the day of graduation. We all went. Snoopy was there. The whole hood was there. We performed on stage. Everybody's on stage. Still got the picture, thank God.
Sick picture.
And then fucking, this is how it happened. So Genius at the time, Genius is gone now. Genius ran away. No one knows where Genius is.
Yeah, he was working on 93.5 at the time.
No, Genius was Billy's producer.
Oh.
Yeah, and he made the beats, he did the engineering, and he was in remix with me. I met him one day, and he was making a beat for me. Only got a loop of the beat, it was probably like a minute long. But me, I'm a worker, so I used to go to they give you 1 day a week. I used to go to remix every day, just in case someone didn't show up and take their session.
Okay.
Wow.
So anytime I got back in the studio, I was like, Pro Logic, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? So me and Pro Logic did that song. I performed that song and went wild. Not realizing or remembering that you gave me the beat. You know what I'm saying? Not even caring. You know what I'm saying? I'm 15. I don't know this label politics.
Yeah.
Nigga comes up to me after the performance. He's like, yo, you never asked me to use my beat. I'm like, yeah, yo, it's sick though, right? He's like, yeah, yo, that was fire still. But yo, we want to talk to you about something. And then that's when they're like, yo, I'm starting this label, blah, blah, blah. That is all poppycock to me at the time. I've been hearing this since I was 8 years old. Like, I've been rapping for that long. But when he said I got a studio, I was like, what? Where? When? Now? And he's like, yeah, I'm about to hop in the cab, go right now. And I'm like, yo, you're inviting me? Fam, I went to that studio, fam. I didn't leave for months.
Oh, God.
See, that's how hot it is. The story too hot for them.
All right, so continue with what you're saying with the story. So we got to the part. Billy Burns pulls up. He's like, I got a studio. You're like, where, when, now?
Yeah, and then we go to the studio, fam.
Yeah,
go ahead.
And I didn't leave that studio for months. You know what I mean? So and I'm not gonna sit here in front like I was the only one, fam. It was me, Raw Dope. Okay, Trey Deuce.
Trey Deuce. Yeah.
There's only one Trey Deuce. It was me, Trey Deuce, Raw Hustle.
No, you can if you want.
And that was it. But fam, just think about how strong that team started.
This is before Honey Cocaine.
Way before.
Okay.
This is before Blocka.
Black Dawn, you know they know the name now. Whole lot of haters, but they got the fame now. I don't.
Oh shit. Okay.
Fam, this is you're not hearing the names that I just said.
First generation of
this is not. You're not hearing the names that I just said.
Yeah.
Trey Deuce, me, and Raw Hustle. If you guys don't know who Raw Hustle is, after do some research, that's my favorite rapper of all time.
Rap, bro. I lick shots in your face, it's a rap, bro. I'm real hungry, I can eat you like a snack, bro. Nigga knows it flows extinct like pterodactyls.
Okay.
I tell them that all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So these three niggas, and it was us, fam. Obviously, bro, there's nobody fucking with us
It's
lyrically.
a power pack team, yeah.
Nobody. Billy don't even have to rap at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what it was like for months. Obviously, arguments start happening. In the end of the day, the only person that was left was me. You know what I'm saying? I'm still pushing, and we're still pushing the brand together.
Good.
At that time, Blocka comes along. So we signed Blocka. Fucking start pushing everybody. I remember I went to Westview. Me and Snoopy went to Westview. Me and Snoopy went to Weston and Westview.
I want to stop you for 1 second.
This is
you
all.
said something. You signed Blocka. You were signed. Was there paperwork?
There was paperwork. But there was paperwork a lot later. So, like, when I'm saying that I'm signed, I didn't sign a record deal
It's
yet.
just like verbal contracts.
A lot of reasons why I didn't sign a record deal yet, I wasn't 18.
Yeah.
Billy wanted to wait for my
Legally,
18th
you
birthday.
can't,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? I was ready to sign that day. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, let's wait till you're 18. Let me try this. Oh, no. Okay, fine. Fuck it.
Okay, so that real quick, what
I
that
don't
is,
know.
that's a cone with OG Kush, RSO Rick Simpson oil, and Keef on the outside.
Not bad.
See?
My friend gave
We
me
got
that.
a party tonight, though. So,
Hey. So continue.
DJ.
so yeah. Where was that?
You guys,
You were gonna sign, but you're underage.
Yeah, I was
but,
underage.
but you signed Blocka. Blocka came along.
Yeah.
So that
Isn't
ended.
that Mr. Black not nice we're talking about here?
No, Block of the Dawn.
Blocka the Dawn.
Oh, okay, cause that's because when I'm thinking, I'm thinking not Mr. Not
Yeah,
Nice,
thinking-
but Black of the Dawn.
You're talking
Okay.
Blocka the Dawn. This is when
Alright.
he young Blocka the Dawn when he first joined.
Alright.
So he joins. All right.
Yeah.
Continue from there.
At that point, like at this point, I'm still in high school, fam. So,
Wow.
like, or whenever I felt like going, right?
Yeah.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? So, me and Snoopy started out in Weston. Before that, I went to school in Brampton.
Okay.
Grade 9, I went to school in Brampton. I went to school with Jesse Reyes and fucking Tristan Thompson.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? Name drop right there, stunt button real quick. You know, congratulations to them. I hope to flip and present her a Grammy one day, or she present me one. That would be
They
great.
might be
You know what
watching
I'm
this
saying?
shit. They might watch this, you know?
But she was also in the remix as well.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, definitely.
But even before that, yeah, we were in elementary together. But yeah, so me and Snoopy went to Weston. After that, I think I got kicked out of Weston. Went to like a fucking alternative school for a while, but then I got to Westview had this principal that was like kind of like a pastor kind of guy. He would give a lot of niggas another chances. Let's just say, and it's kind of fucked up. Okay, thank you. He remembers his name. Shout out Mr. Knight. You know what I'm saying? Because he was giving a lot of niggas a lot of chances, and a lot of fucked up shit was happening in that school.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? A lot of hot rappers went to that school. Shout out Pressa. Pressa went to that school with us.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Here.
So what led?
Hold on, I'm gonna get there.
Yeah.
So we're going to this school now, Westview. Everybody's in the school. There's this Asian girl. She's a fan. Her name's Suchita. Me and her are in the same careers class. The irony. We sat beside her. We sat together. We developed a friendship. I was never attracted to her ever. Still not. We were just friends. You know what I mean? She said she wanted to come to the studio. She wanted us to help her.
Right.
I didn't care. I'm gonna be honest. I'm one of those people, like, I'm focused, level head. I'm trying to go. If I'm gonna like do what she wanted me to do, I have to really believe in what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna sit here in front like I did. You know what I mean? So she's good, but she's good. Like, you know what I mean? So at that point, she's like, she wants to come to the studio or whatever, and I was like, yeah, sure, come, whatever, I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm not even trying to slap, so I really don't care.
Yeah.
So it's like,
forward.
yeah, just forward. You know what I'm saying? So like, she came through. You know, we would work on some songs and shit. And then she started developing like a little sound that was working. But what people don't know is before anybody even heard her music, we were developing and molding her sound. Like in the first song that went viral, she calls me the GOAT.
All these cats pussy, you fishy hoe. Fuck you dirty bitches, what you tripping for, huh? Don't test me.
In it. You know what I'm saying? Which I am. Shout out Goat Clothing coming soon, Gingerbread Clothing. You know what I'm saying? GOAT.
I'm over here, guys. Weed dog.
But like,
I'm over here trying it.
You know, but like once I seen the potential, I was like, all right. And I'm not even gonna front with you, fam. I don't want to just stay up 18 hours for just anybody. So when Billy's like, yo, edit this video for and editing videos, doing all of this shit, fam. So it's like, to me, it's like, I'd rather do that for myself, because these niggas aren't serious. They come to the studio whenever they feel like. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Billy had to run these people down to come to the studio. You know what I'm saying? And I always used to be like, yo, why are you running them down? I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm working regardless. Don't worry about it. We gonna get it regardless. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and a lot of people felt like Billy had favoritism towards me, but it wasn't that. It was like he had nothing to say because I did everything I was supposed to do and more. Like, nigga, when I'm putting the videos on WorldStar and doing shit, nigga, the label is supposed to do that. That's why I signed. I'm doing that shit out of pocket. I'm not even 18 yet. You know what I'm saying? So I knew the business, and I'll never take that away from Billy. He showed me the business, you know what I'm saying? And he showed me what could work, and we tried things that didn't, and we tried things that did. You know what I'm saying? But I realized, like, the level of work that I was putting in, I deserve to be the boss. I deserve to run shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But even before all of that, so she does this record, Rack City.
I'm like, fuck it, why you acting like a scrap folk? Cousin Charlie, he the gold, be the pair, yo. Top shit, I'm way there, but scared, bro.
And Billy tells me to do the video. But I even skipped the name, fam. How she got the name is because of me. My first watch ever I bought from Sam and Tony's. You guys know what Sam and Tony's is? It was like, it was like it was like a diamond watch with, it's like your watch, but it had like the world in it. You know what I'm saying? With same color diamonds and shit. Just like that. I got it from like for like 6 something as a kid. You remember that? I lost it in a robbery though. But you remember that too.
Statute of limitations.
You know what I'm saying? But the story about that is, it was like, I was like, sunny gold rain, money grown, man. I swear my money brown like my money whole grain. Yellow white watch, call it honey cocaine. This is before we even know her. And when Billy heard that line, he's like, yo, I'm gonna name a female rapper that. And then when he's seen her with the blonde hair, he's like, that's honey cocaine. So I'm not gonna say I gave her the name, but I came up with it. You know what I'm saying? I came up with it, and he gave it to her. You know what I mean? To the point where it's like, she doesn't want to have to tell that story, so she changed the whole damn name. You know what I mean? But like, that's the fact of the story. That's how it came. I can't make the shit up. You know what I'm saying? These niggas were there to witness it. EK flipping, rest in peace, promoted the party that everybody went crazy when she performed. When the video came out, it went instantly viral, fam.
Well, people were really surprised to see like an Asian girl rapping her ass off, right?
Exactly. And the video was trash, so I know it was that.
It was.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, it was the
exactly.
Shot. Yeah,
so
it was the first time.
At that point, I was just like, yeah, bro. And a lot of these niggas got scared. Me, I was just like, yo, be supportive, fam. This is not hurting us in any way. The only thing that could hurt is if the man say something that they didn't want, that they shouldn't say. And what happened? Every man ended up saying something that they shouldn't say. You know what I'm saying? She said, fuck everybody. You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, I do not wrong her, fam.
Hold on.
Like, I don't.
Hold on. Okay? And I don't want to dig too deep.
Let's dig, bro. What the fuck?
All right, good. Thank you. Every man said something. I don't want to know what man them said, but are you saying that niggas is trying to make a pass at her? Niggas is trying
fam. Niggas is trying to downplay the fact that she made it so easily. Niggas was trying to act like, fam, to me it's like, bro, I don't want niggas are gonna get mad, but I don't give a fuck. I've always felt like this. You know what I'm saying? Because I said it while it was happening. No matter how you were feeling, you don't need to spill your feelings in the air. You know what I'm saying? Because you might not feel like that in the morning. Every nigga that said something regrets it now.
Are you talking about when niggas are starting to riff behind the scenes, basically?
Niggas, nah, fam. Niggas were tweeting, saying shit, make it down, like, bro.
Publicly.
Basically, basically saying shit to make it seem like, yo, it's not what we think it is, or she didn't deserve it, or she's over there fucking and sucking. Whatever they had to say to downplay it was said. But ask anybody if it was said by me. This is a girl that while it was happening, she's like, follow my favorite rapper on Twitter, all of this shit, shouting me out. You know what I'm saying? How am I gonna like shit on her? The only reason why I don't still have those followers because of what I told you. Everything got deleted. All my followers got blocked. Fam, the real reason why I don't follow nobody, fam, is I woke up one day and all my followers were gone.
So
and I kept
why
it
did
like
that happen? How did that happen?
Nigga, you're asking me.
You heard the man said he woke up, his followers were gone, and he just left it like that.
Fam, I feel like what the person did to my Twitter, they tried to do to my Instagram, but only did it to the people that I was following. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of people catch feelings that I don't follow them, but after that, I told myself I'm not following nobody.
That's
fuck it,
crazy.
because anybody that follows me is following me for the music, and that's it.
You talking crazy, can't wait to run into you with the photos tinted up, fofo lift 'em up, body buried, bet I tell ya ho, go dig 'em up. We go.
Not because I'm liking their picture. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even on Instagram like that. I'm not gonna front with the man them. You know what I mean? I'm there to post something and I drop my phone. Cause once I start waiting for a like or like, bro, that's when you're gone. You're lost.
Fucking with your head.
You're lost. You know what I'm saying? Fuck if they don't like it. Try again.
Let me ask you a question, and let's slow it down for a minute.
Yeah, please.
Because we're speeding. We're good speeding. We're going to nice.
On the pedal, 80.
But that's really what it is.
But this is good speeding.
So to me, it's like if I can't be mad at fucking Honey, I can't be mad at anybody else that was a part of that, because in the end of the day, it's like everybody knows what they did. They know what they did, whether it was wrong or right, and they gotta live with it.
Have you all spoken lately?
Me and Honey?
Yeah.
When I dropped Try a Ting.
On deck, kiss the ring, I'm a king. They ain't no ref in the ring when it ding, bada boom, bada bing. What you seen, not a thing. Try a ting ting.
That was recently.
That's what you think. But that's what the video dropped recently.
That's what I'm saying.
But that song is actually an old song. That song came out in 2016.
Okay.
I just dropped the audio. And I'm glad that I dropped it now, and it's just showing me that, like, you know what I'm saying? Certain songs is timeless. You know what I mean? You could, bro, I'm sitting on a bunch of shit that I could drop tomorrow. You know what I mean?
It's still relevant.
You know what I mean? And that's how you really stand the test of time. Bro, that song would have never came off. My baby mother didn't say, yo, put that song out, I like it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just need to hear that from someone else. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I wouldn't like a song, and then Nate would be like, yo, you have to put out Shade Room.
All the jokes, all the shade. Throw it my way. All my life, all the strife, all the pain.
I would have never put that song out if he didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? It's #1 top 6 in Canada. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, Nate. You know what I mean? That's why everybody here plays a part in everybody's career. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you.
What up?
Because we were talking off camera, and the rant that even I started the whole intro with, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about that? What do you think about what I had to say?
Okay, hold that thought. I just wanted to finish, and I want to tell you when I talked to Honey.
Okay,
because I flipping. Basically, I put that song out. She said she liked it, and then she asked me who made the beat, because I guess she probably wanted to holler at the producer. But that was the last time we spoke, and
was
it was
that
on
the first
Facebook.
time since the riff that you guys had spoken?
Yeah. No. Like throughout the rift, like we would talk in and out, but I feel like it's like you don't really know what someone's on when niggas that are talking crazy are in pictures with them or around them. Like I know how, like, fam, there's a time where, and I'm gonna just put it out there, where it's like Snoopy was spending a lot of time with a nigga I didn't want to spend time with. You know, I didn't know what he was on, so I wasn't gonna go out of my way to reach out to him. It's up to him to reach out to me. You know what I mean? So I would reach out to her and we would talk, but it's like, I'm not trying to, like, bro, like, I still, when I reach out to Tori,
that Sky Star song and you never dropped it. I just wanted it for myself.
You know what happened with that beat, right? Well, I saw when French and all those niggas went on the beat and took the beat.
he still hollers back at
Tory
me.
Lanez.
But it's like, let's be realistic. It's like, if we're not saying what up, yo, you good, what else are we talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna sit here and ask you for a feature.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're not gonna offer it, if you're not gonna say send me some, I'm in the studio, it's not gonna happen. Like, I'm still cool with you. I still appreciate everything you do. Fam, if Honey drops some shit right now and has, I can't remember the song, but she drops some shit and it's some, I'm gonna be proud, fam. And that's what it is, fam.
Yeah.
Like, to me, it's like, everybody get your bag, keep it pushing, and I have nothing against people wanting positive energy around them.
Yeah.
And if there's negative energy around me against you and you feel like you need to keep your distance, I can understand that. You know what I'm saying?
To wrap up the whole certified thing and all that too, how did you get out the contract, or are you still in the contract?
Contracts aren't lifetime, but aren't for life. Those contracts lasted 3 years. I was out that contract like a year after I left.
Okay.
But it's like, to me, it's like,
cool.
So all of this happened before you were 18, or this happened while you were turning 18?
Yo, after I was 18, it's
you
like,
signed the contract.
Yeah, you know, Honey was signed, but a lot of people realized, like, fam, there was a time, like, bro, after
he was telling us that he had
yeah,
Honey
after
signed.
Honey was signed, like, Tyga was promising us like 50 to 70 bands until
Yeah.
you just stopped answering emails.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it just showed you, like, obviously they showed it to a couple lawyers, realized some loopholes they could get
that's
through.
low. They were lowballing 50 to 70.
Yeah,
pounds.
you know what I'm saying? We would have taken it. You know what I'm saying?
It would have been a bad take.
And they would have lost because actually no, let me not say nothing. I'm not trying to shade nobody.
Not to diss Tiger, but
Yeah.
that's lowballing for an artist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Even
definitely.
in them times. You know what I'm saying? Especially they're giving out at least 100,000
Yo,
times.
but you have to
know what I'm
understand too, it's not really a low ball for an artist that's here. You know what I'm saying?
At the time
It's
too,
like,
especially. Yeah,
like,
you're right.
You know what I mean? It's
70
not really,
bands, US.
and that's what we're getting, not what she's getting. That's what we're getting to buy her out the contract. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, obviously they're gonna lowball us. They're not trying to get money with us. They're trying to get us off their ass.
That could have been
trying
like,
to get
yo,
a
give us
bucket.
150 grand.
Yeah,
But
the
that's
rebuttal-
another story though.
Yeah,
But
but once people started to realize, yo, that contract didn't hold up, like, no one gave a fuck about that contract. They started leaving, and I think I left after the raid because we were in the studio. Melon, little white boy, makes my beats, was in the studio. They got raided. Melon got beat up. Yo, how much MacBooks have I been through, nigga? Oh my god. Okay, anyways, my laptop got hot chocolate spilled all in it. So when I came out, it was like, there's nothing for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, if I'm gonna start over, I might as well start over on my own.
Yeah.
Fam, I came out and I went to the studio, jail actually. So I came out of jail. I went to the studio.
How long were you gone for?
Like 4 months.
Okay.
Flipping, I came out of jail and flipping, I go to the new studio and no one's recording anything. There's nothing to record anything. They're just playing beats. And if you guys remember, is what made me sign in the first place.
It was the studio.
So once I seen that, I got my baby mom, not my baby mom, oh my gosh, forgive me for mixing you up, but my girlfriend at the time was living across the street. Yeah. So I got up and I left, and then that was that. I was like, I don't even think, what was the first original, then me and this nigga started over. We bought our own camera, we bought our own laptop, and we dropped fucking Unstoppable. And Unstoppable got 100,000 views independently. Snoopy was in the video. Remember that video? Yeah. One of the videos that got deleted. I don't have it anymore, so that's why I never re-uploaded it.
I can't even do it.
H the Monster. H the Monster was on it too.
Crazy.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
Damn, nigga.
You know, but that was like the start of like, that's when we started Guap Gang Billionaires. Unstoppable.
Anybody out there digging in the archives, Friday's archive searcher digger guy, look for this video, please.
Fly
find
like a
it.
G6 too. Like if you guys can find Fly like a G6, I'll pay money for that.
Fly like a G6. This is a request. Friday, talk to your boy. Friday, talk to your boy, because the man Friday went through something similar. This guy's like, yo, Friday, I got you. Don't worry.
No. What happened with me, and this is quick sidetrack. I had a dude. Shout out to you, Hugh Hughes. Right? I'm pointing at that camera. My bad. He has a whole bunch of my videos uploaded to his channel just coincidentally, like mad videos.
Yeah,
so I was
okay,
just like, they're there.
But still,
okay, I'm gonna download them from there. So you might have one or something. You might.
So
have
I might have a hue. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
If I have a hue, it
That's
might be
what I'm
out there.
saying.
Hopefully they see this.
Yeah, and then send those Unstoppable, and what's the other one?
Fly like a G6.
Fly like a G6.
Classic videos, you know.
Fly like a G6.
Fly like a G6 dropped in 2010.
Yeah. No, I remember that song. I remember the tune of Fly Like a G6. Okay. How many videos do you have in total?
Yeah, I don't count them.
Lost and unlost.
I don't count them. I mean, you
Do
can't
you
look.
think you're over 100?
Hell yeah. I think I got
200?
Nah,
Okay.
videos. 100.
not 200.
The ones that certified got deleted.
Oh yeah,
I'm
maybe
telling-
200. Yeah.
Undeleted and deleted, I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
200.
Undeleted and existing.
Billboard 200. I got one of those still. I got a Billboard 200 on my own still.
Jeez.
All my niggas put in work. All my niggas. I ain't gotta do the dirt. All my niggas put in work. All my niggas put in work. I ain't.
Wow.
this is crazy. We got a lot of information here.
Yeah. I'm having a good time, man. Okay.
Anybody that knows me, I've been rapping for as long as they know me. That's what's crazy.
First rap at 8, right? So
Yeah.
You know, you guys haven't even asked me my influences yet.
We'll get
you're
there.
just steamrolling away with answers before we.
I know, but when we
And
get
you
there,
know
I'll
what?
just say we go get there though.
And that's not even something that we always ask.
Okay.
Because you got to understand, we're on like this at this point. This might be episode 148 or something when this comes out, right? So think about as that many interviews.
Yeah.
So if we keep on asking that same question, it gets monotonous. You know
Real
what I'm
shit.
saying?
It's
Ricky
true.
Big Word
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
day, right?
Yeah. But I know what that is.
You know what I'm saying? It gets,
Yeah.
people are like, come on,
AKA
again.
Big Word Rick.
Right? But
Rhetoric.
That's it.
right? But yeah.
Start with that one.
Listen, back to that question. What do you feel about that? What I was saying there about the promotion and stuff like that?
Oh.
Do this, you should do that. Cousin Charlie, what are you, crazy? Are you dumb? So share his video when he's on YouTube, when he drops a new video on YouTube. Show that same type of enthusiasm for the videos that he has, so that he can have his numbers up, including Spotify and all of those places.
Fam, I want to say thank you for saying that. I just hope, like, actually, I'm gonna make sure they see it, but it's like, I was just glad that it came out of someone's mouth other than mine. Pause.
And it was coming from a good place. It was coming from a good place.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
just want to see you win.
nigga, I be fucking cussing these niggas every fucking day. You know what I'm saying?
So what
Ask
happened
them.
here in this rant? Because
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Basically, he's saying like, yo, bro, in the end of the day, fam, we hear you guys in the comments, but you guys aren't even sharing this shit. So how do you guys expect this nigga to be number one if you guys...
Oh,
like,
yes.
in the end of the day, I feel like a lot of people that are around you, it's like they want you to win, but it's like they don't want to fucking do any extra help for you. They want it to happen by itself.
How many
You know what I'm
people, when you dropped, right, the albums that, because you dropped like 2 albums, you dropped, and I'm going to go quick to my notes here. They're
I'm dropping another one, by the way, in December.
Thanks for Nothing 1 and 2,
yeah.
right? 2015, and then the one that just dropped.
Yeah, but
part
why do you
2.
think that's the name of it?
But how many?
I knew this would happen. This is not new.
Boom! Eureka moment.
This is not new to me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because the question I was gonna ask is, because how many times have people taken their fucking Instagram fucking Abby and changed it to that because your album dropped that day?
Nigga, not one nigga in my squad did.
Right? But niggas is like, yo, are you stupid? Are you dumb? That's not number one. They're getting mad at us. Nigga, you should be having that same intensity telling
When it's
other
coming
niggas
out.
that nigga's hot.
You
Not
gotta
only
push a
us.
nigga shit like it's yours, fam.
Yes, and that's how you blow up. Because I say this because
And then when you
your
tell
shit's
somebody,
hot.
then when somebody else is praising it, and then you tell somebody you know them, they don't believe you. Because why weren't you pushing it?
do you
You
think
know what I'm
niggas
saying?
have and I'm gonna put a preempted pause.
This shit tastes nice, dog.
Do you think
Oh, my
niggas
tongue
have
numb.
a dick riding complex?
Yeah, you that.
Nah, fam. You know what I think it is? I think it's not even the dick riding complex. It's the I don't want him to win before me.
The crabs
It's
in a
really,
barrel.
it's really that, fam.
Yeah.
Because there ain't no dick riding over here, fam. When something is good, it's good. When something moves your heart and motivates you and inspires you to do better, respect it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is frying Russ on the internet. That's one of my favorite rappers right now. You know what I'm saying? Just because, like, that's why he has that chip on his shoulder. This nigga put out 11 mixtapes before he could cut a check.
Yeah, independently.
You know what I'm saying? You think niggas weren't ignoring him before?
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, bro.
Who's this?
Russ.
Thanks for nothing, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I love, like, and Chance is another one of those niggas I like too, because it's
Totally
like you see it grow. You know what I'm saying? And everybody I show is like, yeah, I don't really fuck with it, but it still could win a Grammy. It shows me that you niggas' opinions really don't really matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's got an opinion.
Yeah.
You know what follows that statement.
Okay, so let's get to a quick history. All right? Because you were talking about all those different things that were happening, right? And that was like around Jane Street area, right?
Others want jewelry. Me, I want the real riches. I can tell you why they rate me or why they hate me.
That's your area, South Side Jane.
Yeah.
Right? Because I'm
But
checking.
I was on the north side because Billy was on the north side. Billy got me into a lot of politics because of that certified shit. Like, Billy had niggas that were like really like at odds with my neighborhood in the studio with us.
Okay.
So I had niggas in my neighborhoods at odds with me. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of shit, like, I can never take back. A lot of friends that would never be my friend again because of that certified shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's
growing
like,
up on the South Side now, though, before all of that happened, right? What was life like for you? Because you seem like a complex individual, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, what was your teenage life like high school? Because you said you got kicked out of a few schools.
Yeah. Fighting, stealing, robbing, and drugs. Money. Fam, in the end of the day, it's like, bro, my first nickname on the streets was Fresh Prince. They didn't just call me that to call me that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, these things, like, this is not shit that was just, he didn't just wake up and start doing it. We've been doing it since we were young.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it was a thing where it's like, we felt like that shit was important. You know what I'm saying? We're a bunch of insecure kids that felt like we had to show our worth. You know what I mean? And in order, we would do it by any means necessary. You know what I mean? So
that's interesting. It's
just to go to a party and get some girls to look at us. You know what I'm saying?
There's two things that are interesting about what you're saying. One, the honesty in what you're saying, right? And the fact that happens, right? So the honesty part. Where did that develop from? Because you talk about, even in your tracks, you big up your moms a lot. Did you have both moms and dad in the house?
I had moms and a stepdad. Shout my stepdad. Because
Okay.
anytime I say I didn't have a dad, he catches feelings. So shout out that nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, facts,
but like, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like a lot of the growing up, I didn't really fuck with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I had to get on my own,
do your own
and
thing,
get grown and realize like this nigga took on a real responsibility. Cause fam, the reason why I was in Scituate growing up is because of him. His mom took me in. So that's not even my grandma like that, but it's my grandma.
Your stepdad's mom.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he's the reason I know this nigga.
No, I can relate to that.
You know
That's
what I'm
that happened
saying?
with
So
me
it's
too.
like,
Yeah.
so it's like,
completely.
to me, it's like my dad. Like, yeah, I never had a fucking dad, but I had a nigga that was ready to step up and be that for me. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
shout out that nigga. But it's crazy because it's like I had that growing up till about like 15. And that's when I went to his mom's house. And then when I went to his mom's house, it was different because it was just his mom.
Yeah.
And I was the oldest, and I had my little cousins, and it was literally free for all there. Because it was like, my niggas just come over anytime. I could go over anytime. You know, I lived on the first floor of Scituate, fam. Like, if we did anything
710,
fucked up, we
720.
were running to my house, fam.
building 710.
710.
Yeah.
Like,
I was looking at the video. I'm like, yo, hold on. I see that. That looks real familiar to that 710 building.
Herc had a flashback.
I see it.
Yo, so, wow. You're 8 years old and you start rapping. So then what the fuck makes you want to rap at 8? Like, what are you listening to and you're like, I want to start fucking rapping too?
So basically, I was a huge Usher fan, seen? So
Yes.
like,
yeah,
no. Wait, it was before that. So You Make Me Wanna was the first video I seen, and I was like, yo, this nigga is super swag. I like the dance moves, and he had he had like this dance choreography routine where there were like 5 ushers. And he was fucking up the place. And then he takes off his shoes in the end. I don't know why he did that, but that was fucking sick. And the socks were extra white.
He steps out of his shoes.
Right?
He steps out of his shoes.
Yeah.
That's like the finale move for the video. The man just steps out of his shoes.
Why do we know this? But like, and why did he do that? We don't know.
Swag.
But like,
that was his own swag. That was just him being like, yo,
you know?
this is
so
me.
I'm like, I wanted to be Usher.
Who did that before him?
I had an older sister. I have an older sister. So I would write songs where I was singing. I would like write out Usher songs and I would sing them.
Okay.
And one day she'd be like, bro, stop singing. You can't sing. Just stop.
Interesting.
And I was
Honesty of family.
And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, whatever. I went back and started doing it. But then the next day, nigga, the next day, the TV comes on and I see this kid and his name is Little Bow Wow. And he's doing Bounce With Me, fam. And I'm like, this is what I'm gonna do. Fam, I went right to my notebook, ripped up all of that.